What you running from? What you going through? Where you coming from? What your everybody wants to know. What you gonna do? Where you going to? Cause they wanna come where I'm showing you.
Everybody, today is Make a Change Monday. Y'all already know the deal, man. I am so grateful and thankful just to be up this morning to make an impact in your life, hoping that you make an impact in somebody else's life. So I know people are like, man, Shimon, why are you in the car right now? I'm in the car right now because it's been a busy week. I've been ripping and running everywhere. And so today I'm on my way to church early this morning. So today I want to do something a little different. I want to do a little bit of storytelling and how this story makes an impact in my life, how I saw it, and how it can make an impact in your life. So the first thing I want to talk about Harriet Tubman, right? Because Harriet Tubman, when I went to see that movie, it was one of the most impactful movies that I have ever seen. I mean, this is a young lady that doesn't know how to read, that doesn't know how to write, that's in slavery, and on top of that, she's in a place where if she goes anywhere, she doesn't know where she's going, right? So the thing about Harriet Tubman was that what allowed her to get through her journey was the voice of God, right? The voice of God. And on top of that, she was so determined and she had so much passion. She would rather be free than to be in bondage. She would rather die than to go back into that lifestyle. And that was so powerful. And the thing about Harriet was, Harriet wanted to go and free herself. While Harriet was free, she knew that something wasn't right. She was like, I made it this far, but it feels like I'm leaving everybody else being in that same position of slavery and being bondage. Like being free, there's something about being free that you don't have to abide and obey and listen to these rules where your life is in jeopardy. And Harriet went back, she got a plan put in place, and she went back and she got tons of other slaves and brought them over there to be free as well. And this is a woman that she basically just had a determination that she wasn't going to live that lifestyle no more. And I feel like the biggest part to me that was something that hit home was that when Harriet went to get her sister, and her sister didn't want to go with her. Like, she said if she was to make any more noise, any more moves, anything, right, her sister would start yelling. Harriet had to pull out a gun on her own sister and said, no, you're leaving with me. She said, no, if you do that, I'm going to scream. I have my kids with me, right? This is the best situation for me. And that hit home because there are so many people out here that feel that way. Like, you rather be in a place of bondage, right? You rather be in a place of staying in because it feels good, because it's something that is safe. Right? See, I don't want you to live your life like that. I don't want you to feel like you have to be stuck in a position where you can't reach your goals or you can't tap into your gift, right? The first thing I want y'all to do is understand, how do you know if you tapped into your gift, right? Or your ability? Your gift is for you, right? God brought you into this world, put this gift on you for you so you can make a change and you can make an impact in the world, right? You tap into your gift will make room for you. So the thing about it is that this is how you know if this is something that you love to do or that you're just doing just because, right? So the first thing I want you to think about is if there was no money involved, would you still do it? Right? If there was nothing else involved, if there was no money, no rewards, no benefits, would you still do it? Would you do it out of the kindness of your heart? Would you do it because you have passion and love for what you do? If you don't, then you have to reevaluate, why are you really doing it? I think the slick thing about Harriet Tubman was that she just didn't care. Like, she didn't care if she didn't know how to read, if she didn't know how to write. She didn't care what anybody else thought about her. She didn't care that she was a woman. She didn't care that she was under 5 feet, how little she was. She just wanted to be free. She just knew that if she takes some steps to run away, right, that was better than her standing there and thinking about a plan for 2 months on what she needs to do. She knew that, it is time for me to leave. You know why? Because God told me it's time for me to leave. There's some of you that you sit there and you know it's time to leave. You like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing anything productive in my job. I'm sitting here for years, but I can't leave. I got my kids. I got, other things. I got bills that I need to pay. But let me tell you something. When you think like that, or you leave your hands in somebody else's, or your life in somebody else's hands, I want you to think about this. They have control on how they dictate your life. So if something happens where there's a budget cut, or if they have to get rid of some employees, or you're not doing what they want you to do, but you're doing it your way and it's still getting the job done. So one of the most powerful things about Harriet Tubman's journey was that she knew that in order for herself to come back and get everybody else, she had to first be free herself. And there's so many people that want to take people along with them along their journey, but that person might be someone that's going to slow you down, that's not ready to leave when you're ready, that doesn't understand why you're taking this direction or why you're taking this route, right? Where they see like, we could go this way, but you're listening to the voice of God and you're like, no, we need to do something. We need to do it the right way. We need to go ahead and do this the right way. And then you have some people on top of that that are like her sister, that you want to save, you want to be there, you want to be like, hey, change your lifestyle, because if you change your lifestyle, you could live this life. But there's some people that's just like, nah, like, I'm cool, I'm happy where I'm at. Like, I don't want to leave and I don't want to go, and that's okay. All right, everybody doesn't want to have a growth mindset, right? And they don't want to think of the obstacles that comes with trying to pursue your dreams, like the hardships. And that scares a lot of people, and that's okay. Some people you can't save, and some people that you do, right, might slow you down if you're not ready to save that person. So the first thing I want y'all to do, I want you to go ahead and work on yourself. Save yourself first. Make sure that you're whole first. And when you do that, then you go back and get everybody else. Not everybody needs to be a part of your journey when you first start. Not everybody should be a part of your journey at all, because they're going to slow you down. You're going to lose some people along the way. And that's all right. But I need you to keep going, because even if you lose 20 people and you save one person, that one person that you possibly save could be that person that might go ahead and save that 20 people that you weren't able to save.